Welcome back to my channel, Maria Kafetzis, luxury real estate broker with Douglas Elliman Real Estate. And today I'm going to do this video on New York buying right now, and the crazy frenzy that we're having post, COVID shutdown. We're now in phase 3, and it's been unbelievably insane trying to keep up with everything that's going on. So mostly this video is for buyers, but also for my homeowners and people that are thinking of coming on the market. It is a great time to come on the market. It's a tough time to buy for the simple fact that the inventory is unbelievably, out there, and each home has several offers on them. So as a buyer, I'm going to cover the buyer side first. As a buyer, how to prepare yourself is please do your legwork. Ask questions ahead of the open houses, ahead of showings. Drive around the property, make sure you know where it's located, if you're okay with the neighborhood and all things of that nature, because again, we are only allowed to show one family at a time, no more than 4 people in the property at a time. So, these open houses are literally an hour wait outside sometimes if you get there in the middle of one. So, buyers, very important that you are serious right now. If you're just looking, you might as well not be in the market in New York. If you are starting out looking, it's going to be a little frustrating because there's a lot of competition and there's a lot of people that came out of the woodworks that wanted to buy a home in April or May and now didn't come out till mid-June is when we started opening up. So it is a little bit of a trying time. If you are a buyer and you are working alone, you need to call me. Stop working alone, because it's very hard to keep track of everything and everyone everywhere. So it is important that you're working with someone. And if you are going directly to the listing brokers, be prepared with your paperwork, be prepared with a pre-approval on hand. So speak to a lender. If you are working with a realtor, make sure they're knowledgeable, make sure they've been doing this for a long time, and make sure they're full-time. There's a lot of opportunities that can be missed, and there's also opportunities that would be actually obtained. In other words, you can get the house that you want if you have a strong enough agent working with you. For instance, I was just in a little bit of a bidding war on a property that one of my buyers really wanted, and we were against 4 other offers, and there was an offer that was about, I think, $15,000 over our offer, which was already at asking price. So can you imagine that? There's actually, now we ended up going over asking, and there's an offer $15,000 above our over asking offer. So as you can imagine, it's a very competitive market, and the point is not getting $5,000 or $10,000 discounted. It's getting the house that you want, and being able to actually get it over the bidding wars that have been going on. So keep that in mind. Also, when you go to these homes, be prepared to take off your shoes. Wear socks if you can. It's much more comfortable for you. Also know that you need gloves and a mask on, of course, to look at any property in New York State, as well as I'm sure every other state as well, just like it is in South Florida. So please make sure that you have your masks on. Please make sure that you follow the instructions of, the listing broker when you go into these open houses. And if you are not working with someone, again, contact me, especially if you're on Long Island, because, I can help you get through a lot of these, like fire loops, I call them, because it's like literally jumping through fire trying to get a property right now. Now, if you're a homeowner and you are showing your property, it's a very nerve-wracking time in your lives. And don't worry, every homeowner is going through the same similar situation. So it is important that you do everything you can to maintain your house clean and organized and neat, and believe me, it makes the world of a difference. Okay, these people are probably walking into your house one time and one time only, then their home inspector will come. They're not going to really get that familiarized with the house. So when they're seeing a home, they want to see it as if it's ready for them to move in. So if you can go that extra step for us as your realtors, if you can go that extra step and just really scrub down the house and make sure that everything is perfect and it smells good and it looks good, and I can help you set that up as well. But it is very important because it is a one-time coming in, and they're most likely not going to be back for a second showing. They're going to give an offer. So have the house in its absolute best light and make sure that you have everything working for us. All the lights should already be on, and some of the closet doors should be cracked open so we don't have to touch it too much. Another thing is I spray all the buyers that come into a property with alcohol, their hands. It's a very good practice to have. If your agent doesn't have wipes or an alcohol or hand sanitizer, it is important that you provide that for them. It's for your safety, really, because people are going to be walking through your house. And it's very hard for me to say, hey, don't touch this, don't touch that. And it happens, you know, I tell them not to touch things and they still do. It's nature, you know, second nature. You're going to open up a drawer, you're going to open up a closet door. So I go around afterwards and I wipe things down with 70% alcohol, and I make sure that I try to protect my homeowners as much as possible. Another thing that I do, once everybody leaves, because it does leave off an ozone scent, and it's also not good to breathe in. It should air out for about 20 minutes afterwards, but I do a full UVC disinfection afterwards. It's a UVC light, I turn it on, and as I'm, you know, shutting down the lights and wiping things down, the UVC light is working, at least in the main area where everybody's walking in and leaving their shoes. So these are the little precautionary things that we can do during this time. But if you're buying a house in New York right now, you know how frustrating it is. So please reach out to me. You need a professional by your side that's going to guide you through this crazy time. Even us, I've been doing this for 20 years, licensed since 2001, 19 and a half years. Literally never experienced anything like this, and we had a couple of crazy markets, as a lot of you know, but this is the craziest and strangest market of it all, because we're all masked, we all have to spray ourselves down, we have to be extra careful to bring in any diseases into the homes of other people. So please just be conscious of that, and please be patient with the agents, as well as be patient with yourselves, just to give us enough time to sanitize everything for you after everyone, you know. So if one family comes in, after they leave, I have to sanitize the home right before I let somebody else in, which I've been doing. So the open houses are lasting about 2.5 hours, sometimes longer. Just be patient with us. The good thing is, if you are a homeowner, the homes are flying off the market. So you're going to get an offer rather quickly. And you're not going to have to do much to prepare for it. It's going to be, you know, pretty much gone. So I'm going to leave you with this. If you have questions about purchasing or putting your home on the market at a time like this, please contact me. This is, you know, what I've been educating myself throughout the whole time that we've been quarantined, is the safest and best way to approach starting to show and starting to open up again. Long Island, New York is bumping like crazy. I mean, the houses are flying off the market. There's $800,000 properties that need full gut outs. So there's a lot of competition out there. The homes are, you know, there and available. So it's a matter of finding out, A, exactly what you want, B, making sure it's the neighborhood you want, even before you call to set up an appointment. Once you checked out those two things, then you pretty much know where you're going. Then it's time to visit the property and deal with this stuff. So try to eliminate a lot of the exposure for yourself, as well as wasting your time, by doing those few steps. All right, and if you have any questions, of course, always please call me, 516-885-2525. You can also email me at rightrealtor, the number 4, the letter U, at gmail.com. That's RIGHTREALTOR, the number 4, the letter U, at gmail.com. And Right Realtor for You, spelled the same way. You can follow me on Instagram at Right Realtor for You, as well as Facebook /Right Realtor for You. And as always, I look forward to servicing all your real estate needs, whether they're in New York, in Southeast Florida, or both. I have a lot of people transitioning from New York to Florida right now, as it's been for the last 5 years, but more so now. So please, if you are thinking of making that move, I am the Right Realtor for you, and I am here for you and your family, and I look forward to assisting you, whether you're selling, buying, or both. Thank you.